Hello guys, let's start with video with question based on rational numbers. Now what are rational numbers? Basically rational numbers are real numbers as well as rational numbers are fractions. Rational numbers are not irrational numbers like square root or pi. They are not rational numbers, but these are all rational numbers. Graph each set of rational numbers on a number line. So we need to put them on a number line from the smallest to the largest, obviously. Now let's see which is the smallest one. Now see, this is negative 0.9. This is negative 2.5. Half is like 0.5. This is positive 0.25, and 3 by 4, if you divide it, you get negative 0.75. Now you check for yourself which is the smallest one. The smallest one, yani in the negative, which is the smallest one? Negative 2.5 is the smallest one. So if I say, if I consider this as a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this as 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, this as negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. So first you have to separate the numbers, because we don't have very big numbers. We have numbers very close to negative 2, and 1 is enough. So let's put this on a number line. So negative 2.5 will be here, negative 2.5 is here, the negative 0.9, negative 0.9 will be somewhere here. Then we have negative 0.75, which is negative 3/4, negative 0.75, and then we have 0.25. 0.25 is this one, 0.25. So this is how you arrange them in a number line, on a number line. Cool, let's see the next one. So we have negative 0.25, then we have negative 1.4. This is negative 1 point. If you divide 4 by 5, it will be 0.8, and then negative 0.15. Okay, now having done this, all are negative and they're all separated. So let me put this as 0. Maybe here it's 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 2, and that's enough. So the smallest one is negative 1.8, will be somewhere here, negative 1.8. Then we have negative 1.4, which will be close to half, 1.5, negative 1.4, and then we have negative 0.25, which will be between 0 and 1, and then we also have negative 0.15, which will be somewhere here, negative 0.15. Yes, so that's how it is, and then that's it. We have arranged the numbers on a number line from the smallest to the largest. Now you see question number 3, it's very easy. It looks very big, but it's very easy. Mammoth Cave in Kentucky has a minimum elevation of negative 124.1 meters. That means it goes down negative 124.1 meters. Suppose a hiker traveled to the bottom of the cave, down the cave. How many meters did he travel? Whenever they say travel, you have to take this same distance as positive distance, because when you walk, you walk positive distance. You cannot walk negative distance. So I say up is positive, ground is 0, and down is negative. But that is just for notation. Up is positive, down is negative. But when you walk, it is always positive. So travel means always positive. So the answer is just 124.1 meters. Similarly, the same question, traveled, exactly the same question we have for traveled. The same is to see negative 80.5 feet in a very same style, 80.5 feet. So the answer would be 80.5 feet positive. Because when they say travel, remember travel means the answer is always positive. Next, now we just need to find which is big and which is small. So this is obviously negative 0.24. When you divide this, you have to divide this 3 by 16, which is not possible. So 0 point, give a 0. 16 times 1 is 16. And then we have 14, 140. 16 times, well, 8. So 16 times 8, 128, and then you get a 12, and that's enough. So this is negative 0.18. Now remember, actually 0.24 is big and 0.18 is small, but with negative numbers this will become small and this will become big. So therefore the answer is this. This is negative 4 point. If you divide 4 by 25, you get 0 0.0 16. And this is negative 4.16. See, because when you divide 4 and 25, you put 0 point and you put a 0. Then you, oh, then I can divide it. Sorry, I'm so sorry. The answer is, then you have 1 and 6. Yeah, 0.16, sorry. So it is 4.16, this is also 4.16, therefore the answer is equal. Here, this is 0 point, if you divide 50 by 8, it will be 0 0.6 and 20 will be 2 and 40 will be 5. So this is negative, but this is big. Again, this is 5 point, yeah, this is definitely smaller than half. It will be 5.4 something. So therefore this is, the right side is big. Okay, let's move ahead. Let's see this type of question where you have to find a ratio and the relationship. In Suri's coin purse, she had 6 dimes and 4 quarters. Martha has 5 dimes and 3 quarters. Suri thinks that the ratio of dimes to quarters in both the purses is the same because they each have 2 more quarters than dimes. Is the ratio same? Justify your answer. So the ratio of dimes to quarters, Suri, dimes to quarters is 6 by 5, 6 by 4. And in Martha's purse, it is 5 by 3. So which one is bigger? Which fraction is bigger? The best way to understand is you can either divide it or you can do something called cross multiplication. This is a very good idea to find which fraction is big. So 6 times 3 we will do here. 4 times 5 we will do here. 6 times 8, oh sorry, 6 times 3 is 18. 4 times 5 is 20. So you see very clearly the right side is big. Therefore this is big. The answer is Martha's purse is big. It has bigger ratio. Similarly, in the trivia game, Levi's unanswered 8 questions and out of 10. He then answered next 3 questions correctly. He reasoned that because he added 3 to both the total of the question is correct responses, that the ratio of the correct answer to total questions remained the same. Is he correct? Okay. Levi's answered 8 questions correctly out of 10 turns. So 8 correct out of 10. He then answered the next 3 questions correctly. He reasoned that because he added 3 to both the total questions and the total responses, the ratio remains the same. He says by adding 3, the ratio remains the same. Let's see. If I add 3 to this will become 11 if I do plus 3. And if I do plus 3 to this total questions, this becomes 13. Now which is bigger? The right side or the left side? The best thing is to cross multiply and check. Cross multiply and check. So 8 times 13, 10 times 11. Obviously this is 110 and this is 104. The right side is big. So yes, he says that the ratio of the correct answer to the question remained the same. Remain the same? No. No, it did not remain the same. It become bigger like this from here also. No, not the same. It became bigger. Let's see next one. Riley needs to make fruit punch for the family union. One batch of fruit punch has the following ingredients. If the punch bowl holds 24 cups, how many cups of orange juice will, so it's basically just to check how many orange juices are there, 2. 2 to the total. What is the total of this? 5 and this is 9. So 2 orange juices for total 9. Then if the punch bowl holds 27, if it holds 27, then how much? That is the question. So basically, you see 9 times 3. We have done this question before. 9 times 3 is 27. So 2 times 3 would be 6. So out of the 27 bowls, totally 6 cups of orange juices is required. Similarly, here you see the total. The total is 11 and 4, 14. How many pairs? So pairs. 3 out of 14 is pairs. This is pairs and this is total. Sa. Now in 42, how many will be pairs? So from 14 to 42 multiply by 3. This you should know. And from multiply by 3 you get this as 9. So the answer is 9. The answer here is 6. Let's move on. This is a very similar question. You can apply the same idea as the last one. It's a similar question. I will do this one. Jaden's snow cone machine makes 3 snow cones for half a pound of ice. How many snow cones can be made with 5 pounds of ice? So 3 for half a pound. How many? Again it is the same. How many for 5 pounds? From here to here, multiply 10. Again from here to here, multiply by 10, you get 30. 30 snow cones for 5 pounds of ice. This is exact. The second question is the same. Same. All ratio questions. I am leaving it to you because they are easy. You can do it. Ratio. Again ratio. Ratio with a graph. Two friends are making scrapbooks. The number of photos Lexi and Audrey place on each page of their scrapbook is shown in the graph. Lexi and Audrey. You see they have given some colors also for Lexi and Audrey. Describe the ratio relationship for each person. Ratio and relationship for each person. I think it's better to take the ratio from here. Lexi is to Audrey is to, when Lexi is finishing 8, Audrey is finishing 12. So the ratio is 8 is to 12. But to make it easy, I'm going to divide this by 4. Simplification of a ratio. Simplifying. So we get 2 by 3. L by A equals 2 by 3. That's the ratio. Okay. I'll see you with more questions in the next video. Till then, keep studying hard. Bye bye.